Breaking: Tom Hanks drops Hollywood bombshell. People are stunned. In light of the shocking Weinstein sex scandal that has recently resurfaced, many in Hollywood are coming out and showing that this problem goes far deeper than it first appears. Famous actor Tom Hanks appeared in a recent interview in which he implied that there are plenty of rich and powerful people in Hollywood who behave just like Weinstein does, according to the Daily Caller. Although the Academy Award-winning actor said he never worked with Harvey Weinstein personally, he wasn't surprised to hear how he sexually abused women throughout the many years of his career. "I've never worked with Harvey," he said, "but it all just sort of fits, doesn't it?" Hollywood was turned upside down when the recent story of Weinstein's sexual harassment against women was made public, which led to the famous movie producer's termination from his own company. Although a journalist on the story back in 2004 had evidence proving his actions, the news company she worked for, the New York Times, prevented her from publishing her story. When asked as to why so many rich and powerful people in Hollywood, including some famous actors, were so quick to jump to Weinstein's defense, Hanks had the following response: "Isn't it part and parcel to all of society somehow that people in power get away with this?" Hanks asked, "Look, I don't want to rag on Harvey, but so obviously something went down there. You can't buy. Oh well, I grew up in the 60s and 70s, and so therefore I did too. So I think it's like, well, what do you want from this position of power?" said the actor. "I know all kinds of people that just love hitting on or making the lives of underlings some degree of miserable because they can." Hanks continued, "Somebody great said this, either Winston Churchill, Immanuel Kant, or Oprah: when you become rich and powerful, you become more of what you already are." The actor even expressed outrage in some instances where Weinstein abused specific women. "Isn't it kind of amazing that it took this long? I'm reading it and I'm thinking, you can't do that to Ashley Judd. Hey, I like her. Don't do that. That ain't fair. Not her. Come on, come on." Tom Hanks said there are plenty of rich, powerful people in Hollywood who behave just like Weinstein does. Does Hollywood enable Weinstein? The fact that so many individuals in Hollywood knew about Weinstein's behavior but refused to bring it to the attention of the public is something that Americans have found shocking. Even mainstream news channels refused to publish the story. As Rachel Maddow told Ronan Farrow, the NBC correspondent who researched the scandal, the story wasn't publishable, according to Fox News. Some suppose this reluctance to shed light on Weinstein's actions stems from his penchant for using leaks and rumors to retaliate against critics and any who cross him. Margaret Sullivan of the Washington Post wrote just last week, as a blockbuster New York Times story on Weinstein moved towards publication, negative information about one of Weinstein's accusers was offered to a Washington Post reporter. The timing could, of course, be coincidental, but seems suspicious and tracks with Weinstein's well-known practices. With Weinstein's case causing a public stir, one can't help but wonder how many others in Hollywood partake in the same indulgences as the former movie producer. Of course, that's a known fact. And Hillary says she didn't know. Don't make me laugh. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.